everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Project Thabes. Well, Fire Emblem Awakening Project Thabes. You know what I mean. Here we are. I'm here for it. We're doing supports again. Guys, you guys hear that jingle? Do you guys hear the jingling? I have bad news for you guys. Jingle, 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 jangle, jingle. It's bell season! This is the first day of bell season! So if you hear a lot of jingling in the videos for the next month, mostly the next 25 days, and then in some of the streams that are going to be happening afterwards, it's because it's bell season. I deck myself out in bells. I jingle everywhere. Listen to this. Listen to this joy. This is bell season. I hope you guys are so ready for bell season! Okay, back to the video. Love you guys so much. Thank you for putting up with bells. This is the morning the video is supposed to go up. I don't procrastinate. Everything's fine. Let's do this. Stock and Virion.
Hey.
Oh, Virion. Care for a rematch? I have a method to defeat you this time for certain. Oh, how thrilling! I do so love a challenge. Though I do recall you saying something similar before the last 20 attempts. One moment you're not by any chance losing on purpose, are you, dear lady? I see now this was all a ruse to spend more time with your loyal Virion. Well, you're not the first to resort to such tricks with me, I must admit. For a grown man in a bib, I think not. Now make your move. But bib, now see here, you uncouth barbarian, this is a cravat! This is the very height of fashion among sartorial. Pronunciation go brrrr. Sartorial-minded nobility.
Wow.
Sounds fancy. Your move? Yeah, I can forgive ignorance, but sarcasm is another matter. You have made a mockery of the delicate art of hollow flattery. I demand satisfaction on the field of battle, milady. Have at you.
Let's go.
Do your worst. Blast and blast again. Why can't I beat you? It seems my cravat is vindicated. I'll not speak of your fashion sense, but you have a real knack for strategy, Virion. Perhaps you should be giving orders instead of me. Inadvisable, my good lady. I fear we'd never last the war. Spare a second glass at the board. Tell me who has more soldiers left alive.
Oh.
Ah. I won, yes, but at what cost? Half the moves I make in this game could never be used in a real battle. My own men would have had my head on a pike before the enemy even reached me. No, this army needs a tactician who loathes to sacrifice even a single man. It needs you, Mustak.
Wow.
Virion, that was almost kind, perhaps, and sensible. Are you feeling well? You're starting to sound like a normal person. I am the ever definition of sensibility. And normal is just another word for common, thank you very much. So perhaps milady will see fit to reward the victor with a kiss? Nice try. Alright, that was nice. Alright, let's see these guys. Hey, Virion, I talked to Crom. You're clear to send as many pigeons as you want. With a merry question about the content of my letters. Fascinating. I commend Crom's openness, but naivety is troubling trait in a general. If he's not naive, silly, I just invented a little backstory for you. I told Crom you're writing letters to your dear old ma and pa back home. First cats neither have ma's nor pa's, milady, such vulgar terms. Tell me, suppose I was actually a spy exposing secrets to the enemy. What would be made of your groundless stories then? Wait, are you confessing to me? 'Cause you don't seem like a spy. Haha, this is truly too much. Both you and Crom, both you're... What? Why are you laughing? Apologies, my dear girl. Your innocence simply caught me off guard. I can pronounce words that are big and I don't know. Watch it, fancy pants. It's milady, not girl. I won't stand here and be mocked. Perish the thought, milady. I've only the deepest admiration for you. I'm envious, in fact. Men of my elevated station must suspect all who surround them. You and your brother are blessed to live free of such petty intrigue. I can pronounce words, it's fine. Forgive. You do realize that as a princess, I outrank you times over, right? Oh, well, yes. I suppose you would, wouldn't you? But then, royalty has its own kind of shield from many of life's harsher realities. A fact lesser nobles such as myself know only too well. Caught between the huddled masses below and the royal houses above. Oh, onerous fate, can one of my standing ever know rest? Nope, I still don't see how you have it harder than my brother. Yes, well, it's a nuanced thing. A casual observer might agree that leading an army is a great burden. Greater burden, but to a trained eye, it's really quite clear that you have no idea what you're talking about, D. No, I don't, okay? Are you pleased to hear it? My apologies, what were we talking about? You're stupid carrier pigeons, gods, even if you were a spy, it wouldn't matter. Your explanation would likely confuse the enemy more than help them. Anyways, you still haven't told me what your dumb letters are about anyways. I'm afraid that's privileged information, my dear lady. What? But after Nah! Haha, ladies prefer a man with a bit of mystery, my dear Lissa. Though our exchange has been most valuable in its own right. What, you're happy you got to hide something from me? No, I learned you trust me. A lady's faith is among the gifts that she can show. This has all been ever so enlightening, my dear. You have my thanks. Bah, I still think you're full of it. Because he is full of it, dear Lissa. He is full of it. Alright, let's do silly. These are funny. Hey, Ruffles, I saw you in that battle. You've seen the fearsome beast that lurks within a lover's tender bosom. Only pray it did not frighten you, gentle lady. And I trust it provided that I am a hero fated to keep you safe. Was it also fate that you chickened out of that duel? That was common sense and nothing more. What reason had I to accept? I think from a duel is hardly heroic. At the very least, I'm a man's hero. By turning down his offer, I spared his life. I think we have a different idea of what that word hero means. You wound me, milady. I assure you I'm no craven. Had our cur been glanced at you, no force in this world would have stayed my hand. You've always got some clever answer ready. I can use like dancing. It's exhausting and sweaty, and I hate it. I only speak the truth, milady. Whether you believe me is your prerogative. Great, then I don't believe you. You might have at least paused a moment to consider it before you... Easy, Ruffles, I'm just teasing. Sure, you fled the duel, but you actually look passable the rest of the time. Looks like you're still in the running to be Mr. Hero. I look forward to it next time. Ooh, okay. All shall gaze upon my might and tremble, milady. This I swear. Nice, dude. Alright. Or do we have... Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We're almost there.
Hold a moment.
Hello, Virion. I prepared a full report of our earlier experiment. Experiments? Are you talking about my fortune-telling? The one where I told you to beware of water?
Yes.
Yes, and contrary to my initial hypothesis, your prediction was most accurate. I was caught in a sudden cloudburst can soak to the skin. Don't say, that's amazing. Fantastic, haha.
What?
I beg your pardon? What I meant to say is I trust you are alright. It was fortunate I had left my books back at the tent. Squall's fury would have reduced them to illegible wads of pulp. Ah, if only I was there to protect you, the tempest with my cloak.
Right.
That further piqued my interest to this historic, this is a word that I also don't know, guys. Virion and Mario are like, big words? Big words! Yay! Big words! And I'm like... Please, God, stop! I don't want to read these! You not teach me even the basics of your art. I cannot hope to study what I do not comprehend on the base level. Ah, my sweet Mario, this alone I must refuse you.
Fascinating.
A shame, peer review is the most important tenet of any scientific endeavor. Yes, so then anyways, if that's everything...
No.
I am finished here, yes. Now I must go speak to Chrome about your gift for forewarning. Battlefield applications of such a talent are numerous. To anticipate ambushes, find weak points, and avoid tactical errors. No, Mario, I must draw the line. Not understand. Well, I can't really say exactly.
Very well.
But with pre-science, the outcome of any battle would no longer be subject to... Stop! Ahem. Very well, very well. Listen, how about this? Yes? I'll teach you how to tell fortunes. Promise not to go to Crom. I find your proposition acceptable. It'll take time before we can start, so I must prepare lesson plans and so on. Let me get ready and we'll start next time we meet. Agreed?
Very great.
Agreed. Good heavens, that was close. But now what do I do? Something tells me Virion can't actually tell fortunes. So here we are. Let us not flatter, oh valiant heart of mine.
Pardon me.
Virion, are you doing okay? You look, troubled, agonized, distraught, perhaps?
No.
I was gonna say tired, but... well, yes, that too. But aren't we all, dearest Sumia? I guess so. So what's up? You're standing outside my tent. Does that mean you're ready for your fortune? To say I'm ready would be a blatant lie, but I'm afraid I mustered up as much courage as I can manage. So now's the time as good as any.
Yes.
Alright! No, you're much more honest than people give credit for. I've heard all manners of things said about you, but they don't seem all to be entirely true. I've heard many uncouth names hurled my way, but far be it from Virion to shy away from such paltry things, dishonest, womanizing knave. Superficial? Admittedly, that last one holds a monochrome of truth. A grain, if you will. Well, from what I've seen, you're already braver than people say. And I'll hold those words to my heart with the highest regard, my dear. Thank you. And you far more competent than you convince yourself to be. Oh, well, thank you. That's really nice of you to say. I only speak the truth, my lady. Hold yourself with the noblest of grace upon your Pegasus in battle. Speaks of your upbringing louder than any words might.
Yes.
Ah, yes, I suppose it might. I learned to ride from a young age. Father owned a bit fairer land, and my mother adored having animals. All sorts grazed on the fields. I took them quickly, and well, I suppose it's one thing I have a knack for, caring for animals, that is. One of many, I assure you. Now, might we get to that fortune? I needn't have my courage dry up.
Yes.
Oh yes, of course. Come inside, then. This should do. Ah, perfect. Alright then, what is it you wanted to know? I suppose you can tell the fortune without my asking, perchance.
Sorry.
No, not really. If you're not comfortable with it, I can try. No, that's quite alright. This would be a dishonor to house were I to balk now.
Pardon me.
Virion? I'd like to know if the people of Rosenan will ever forgive me.
Oh.
Oh. I apologize if it's a specific request. If it is, that's quite all.
Wait.
No, I can do that. If you don't mind me asking, why? Am I allowed to keep such myself for the time being? Not just I don't trust you, just...
Yes.
Oh, of course, that's entirely fine. Don't worry, I won't breathe a word. I'm sure you have your reasons. Thank you, my dear. You're far kinder than I deserve.
No.
Hardly. Now let me just... They'll forgive you not. They'll forgive you not. Forgive you? Oh, boo. You needn't pause, my lady. I know the outcome already. It was a question I already knew the answer to, in truth.
Well,
Well, you know, maybe the fortune is wrong, or maybe I didn't do it right. Never know. Yeah, I trust your judgment. I do apologize for wasting your time. Hardly a noble thing of me to do. I do feel very much the fool. Oh, Virion, you're hardly a waste of time. And really, I mean it. Should we marry them? Okay. These fortunes aren't exactly always correct. Maybe you can... Oh, I don't know. God, I didn't want to give you a result like that. Stupid flower. Thank you. Give me a kernel of hope despite the poor result. I believe I have some more thinking to do. However, if that's quite alright, please pardon me.
wait.
Oh, wait, before you go, I almost forgot. I finished the book you lent me. Indeed, I hope it proved sufficient payment. Again, you didn't have to pay me, but yes, it was a fantastic read. In fact, there's something I wanted to ask you, but next time, perhaps? I feel I must.
Yes.
Yes, next time, please. I'd very much like to chat again. Maybe once you finished it yourself? Very well. But I didn't get to see that. Okay. I guess that's it. Very well, something. Alright. And so we find ourselves come to this.
What?
Is something troubling you, Virion? You stand as if you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. You see the courts of me, my lady. I've thought I'd hide my troubles from you. But 'tis true, I bear a terrible weight that threatens to crush me with every step. And your kind, loving eyes have spied it at first blush. I find that war makes people ever so eager to whine, don't you agree? I can't march in every step. Why must we carry all these spare bows and so on? I had to engage in full retreat just to give my poor ears a rest. Is that why you wouldn't advance the rest of us during the previous fighting? Gods, what madness! What's wrong with you, Virion? The fact I even a moment's concern for your welfare boggles the mind. But, see the way I came running onto the battlefield at the end? It was magnificent, where our foes all but fled in terror at the sight of me. Was this before or after you let yourself get surrounded? Before or after you panicked and forced Crom to rescue? All part of the plan by playing the decoy that lured the enemy into our snare. They don't call me Virion the Cunning for nothing, you know. You're the most dishonest and silly man I have ever had the misfortune to meet. And you call yourself a nobleman? Ha! I've met scullery maids more noble. You, sir, are an embarrassment to men and good breeding everywhere. Enough. It's one thing to consider me superficial, but dishonest? Silly? Milady's ravishing beauty has a tongue that has cut too deep. But alas, it's not the first time I've been hurt by words so ill-considered. I'm sorry, Virion. I should not have spoken so harshly. Would you excuse me for a while? I have some thinking to do. Wait, don't go. I didn't mean what I said. Or at least not all of it. Maribel and her sharp tongue strikes again. Okay, so I actually kind of like Maribel, despite the fact she's kind of bitchy. She's so honest about things. Over here, like, yeah, Virion, you're a fucking dick. But Virion over here does have a pretty tragic backstory, so when people say things like that, it really does get to him. Like, he really does feel the weight of the world on his shoulders, and people don't know that because he doesn't talk about it. So Virion's often... Anyway, it's Virion and Pane. You. My, I haven't thought to see you start a conversation with me. Perhaps this time we'll have a hailstorm. You said you were no warrior, but in the last battle you matched me trophy for trophy. You speak lies. I only said words were my forte, sweet lady. I never said I couldn't fight. Though I've never claimed to be any sort of true warrior. Not after failing to protect the ones I cared for. Why did you run, manspawn? Why did you abandon your warren? You had a duty to your fellows. I planned to offer myself up in exchange for the safety of my people. My men balked, chose to fight and die rather than hand me over. Not only did I fail to ransom their safety, I was also the reason they kept on fighting. I need to know that. Go. Okay. Come back! Oh my god, no, come back. I needed that big screen. Alright, there we go. So you showed your belly and ran to remove any reason for resistance. That was my thinking, yes. I didn't expect my people to share that view. To them, I am, as you say, a Creven. All the sweet words in the world can offer no defense to that claim. I withdraw my words from earlier. You are no Creven. You know how it feels to lose kin and kind. That we are the same. We are most certainly not. I do not understand. My people yet live and wait for me. It is my duty and my dream to save them. You had even that stolen from you. I do not think to claim our losses equal. Is that pity, man? Mere pity would be an insult to a wound so deep as yours, milady. I can but pray that your heart does not succumb to the scars that cover it.
Thank you.
Your prayers mean nothing, but I accept your word. Well, that was interesting. Pane's supports in this Project Babies is really amazing. Alright, this one's kind of funny. Ah, Cordelia, I cannot help but notice you seem troubled as of late.
Huh?
Oh, I feel fine. Have you noticed a problem on the battlefield? Your fighting is impeccable as always, but your brow seems creased with worry. Our cares always find a way of rising to the surface. And your beautiful vision cannot help but mirror the turmoil in your heart. Or even eavesdropping again? Never! For sharp-eyed Virion, Milady's anguish is right large on her features. Well, maybe there is something, but that's all I'll say. And keep that to yourself. I don't want anyone else knowing I'm troubled. Why ever not? Because then they might start to pity me, and I hate pity. Makes me feel like I've lost. Lost? Ha! That's very like my lady to frame it in terms of competition. But I dare ask, why are you willing to let me know this? Because you're flippant and fancy-free, you take everything in your stride. My blunt manner never seems to faze you at the least. Ho ho, say no more, milady. Virion has heard this speech before. A prelude to a confession of love, milady, I'm most great. It has nothing to do with love. Ah, yeah, yes, then so, any case, perhaps sometime we might discuss the source of your troubles. The beautiful face is ill-served by the sombre shadow that clouds it. Perhaps, sometime, but no more of this love talk, understand? That's hilarious. It was like, no, I'm not in love with you, go away, Virion. Matt, stop dancing, I have to scratch my face. I'm so hungry! When do we eat? An empty stomach will not do. I, Virion, will bring hither victuals. Virion, where'd you go? Virion! Oh, there you are! Apologies for the delay, sweet Nelly. I've collected some lovely fresh lettuces. That's nice, but I hate vegetables. Oh, how foolish of me, offering plants to a dragon. I shall sell it first and find a fatted calf with all haste. Wait, Virion! Look, if you want to help, I'd rather you just keep me company. If you play the game or whatever, that'd take my mind off the hunger. Very well, would you like to play chess, tiddlywinks, not the crosses? Also no checkers, blind man's buff, king of bean, field bowling, falconing? I want to play Duck Duck Dragon! Duck Duck Dragon? Well, I say I'm not familiar with that game. It's easy, I turn into a dragon and chase you with spewing white hot fire. If I catch you, I totally win. That sounds dreadful. Okay, let's start. I'll count to 1 million and you go hide. 1 million? You do realize how long that will take. 1, 2, 3. My life is flashing in front of my eyes very, very slowly. If I will not wait for her to finish, Virion away. That's hilarious. Run, Virion, run! She's coming for you! Alright, let's do Gregor. Here, Gregor. Alright, let's do Gregor and Mustak. There, Mustak, you will drink this, yes? What is it? Special medicine Gregor drinks on hard journey. Tastes like bottom of old well, but is very good for you. Without me medicine, Gregor, I feel fine. You have no hurting throat, no hacking up lung. Well, now that you mention it, my throat has been a little sore. In battle, Gregor heard you breathe like raspy old dying donkey. You must have a terrific sense of hearing to notice that over the din of combat. For sellsword like Gregor, health is very important. Gregor, soldier, must be strong, yes? I dare say you're right. I don't pay as much attention to my health as I should. What kind of precautions do you take to avoid becoming ill? Gregor, I have 3 rules. Goggle, wash hands, and take temperature. Oh, that sounds easy enough. Any other tricks? Gregor, I have one more thing, but it is very secret. Ah, well, I wouldn't want you to reveal anything You sleep and sing beg as Gregor, then we share body heat. Not comfortable with... I beg your pardon? Body becomes very cold at night. Yes, these muscles... Keep muscles limber. An extra blanket will do just fine, thank you. That's hilarious. Gregor's like, and then you come into bed with Gregor, and Gregor will keep you warm. Naked. Alright, let's see Lissa and Gregor. Eek! Oi, what does matter? Oh my gosh, look at that huge bug! It's just oversized millipede, yes? No cause to be panicking. You shriek like sun plummeting into earth, make Gregor choke on tea. Oh gods, look at it, Erg, plus it must be poisonous! Very well, Gregor, take bug outside for sake of delicate princess. Hey, I'm not delicate, but thanks. You are a brave girl, yes? Face many enemies on field of battle. Gregor doesn't understand why you lose wits when small incident appears in tent. I know, it's just a thing, alright? I can't stand bugs. This is just small insects, or do you fear and hate other things? Well, I don't like snakes, obviously, or frogs, or newts, any amphibian, really. Spicy foods make me break out in a rash, but I'm not scared of it, per se. But yeah, I guess that's about it, except for, the dark. Long nails kind of creep me out, too, especially if they're all dirty. Oh, and lemons! Don't even get me going on lemons! The worst are ghosts. Hey, they're just absolutely terrible. Yeah, so I guess that's everything. Oh wait, certain kinds of sausage. Wait, Gregor is sorry he even asked. It's weird, I can fight and all that stuff. When it comes to other things, you must think I'm pathetic. Kind of pathetic. No, everyone has fears. Yes, you just have few more than usual. You think so? And besides, in Gregor's opinion, is charming in a strange way. Aw, thanks, Gregor. Aw, is he gonna help her get over her fears? Oh, this should be hilarious. Hey, Gregor. It's sad times and youngsters are just elders without proper title. Silly should be calling Gregor sir. He is old. Yes, is only polite. Whatever, listen, I hear you have a fighting style that's fearsomely effective. Is that true? Many brave men will testify to Gregor's skill with blade. It is too bad all are being dead. Ho ho ho! Oh, Gregor loved that joke. Great, the way you say you and I have a duel. What you pay, Gregor? You want to be paid for fencing practice? For allies, you old coot. You should be helping me for free. Gregor is sellsword. Who swings sellsword? Dinner must get on table somehow, no? I'll put you on the table, old man. Never mind, fine. But if I pay you, I get to set some conditions. Conditions? You say you're top fighter, but how do I really know that? Might curl into the ball the first sign of trouble, and then I'm out good coin. Here's the deal. I only pay you if you manage to teach me something new. Beautiful lady is craving hard bargain. She is craving coin back guarantee. But Gregor accepts so long as he sets a condition of his own. Loser must obey one quest from winner, even if humiliating. You have deal, yes? Or are you like cat who is scared? Deal, I'm tired of men like you who underestimate women like me. Oh, but you're wrong. Gregor underestimates no one. Especially not muscle-bound lady with great chip on shoulder. Then this should be interesting. I'm excited to see the outcome of that duel. Mario, you want to sit down with Gregor and enjoy a tasty cup of elderberry tea.
Hold a moment.
I am curious as to why you're constantly inviting females to consume tea. Gregor is man, yes? He enjoys company of lovely maidens. What's more is there to tell? You say women possess some attractive force which draws you to them? Oh yes, Mario is very attractive. That is why Gregor offers tea.
Now then.
That is not what I meant, but I suppose it's best to I'll get from a lay person. So then, what aspects makes a woman attractive? Can you define them? I'd very much like to quantify this phenomenon, if all possible. You're using many large words. Gregor is very confused. Me too, Gregor. It's simple. There must be rules governing attractive force and how it operates. If you're able to define parameters, then it should be possible to create them. But every man is liking different thing. Yes, Gregor speak for no one but Gregor. Ah, so you claim it's impossible to arrive at a universal definition of attraction. That would imply there are contradictions in human nature. Gregor is surprised, brain does not ooze out of Mario's ears.
Right.
The thing is highly improbable. At any rate, my life is devoted to meticulous research and rigorous scientific study. It is sounding like Barrel Monkey laughs.
What?
Now, I believe you're offering me tea. Elderberry, was it? Actually, Gregor is suddenly busy. Urgent chore at somewhere else. Ah, well, next time, perhaps. Gregor's like, no, thank you, science woman. I don't want to deal with that. Oh, this should be hilarious.
Darling.
Hold, you overgrown lummox! Darling. I would have a word with you. Creasing forehead and squinting eyes is a wasting such beautiful face.
What?
Beautiful? Why, goodness me. Ah, don't try to change the subject, you silver-tongued weasel. I have a most serious matter to discuss with you. Gregor is listening. You took a loaf of bread from the pantry again, didn't you? Yes, food portion Gregor received not enough to maintain Heidi. If Gregor is fainting from hunger, shepherd ladies will be plunging into despair, no? Good heavens, but you are a self-deluded nitwit! It is true, it is happening all the time. Are all low-born sellswords truly as inane? What is pronunciation? My English is a fucking nightmare. Even though it's the language I speak, good luck trying to understand me. Sorry, guys. Look, some of these words they use, I'd never heard them in my life. And my vernacular isn't terrible, so that's right, vernacular. It's not a fancy word. Anyways, I can use big words too, just not that word. Maybe I'll look it up later. No, I won't. If you guys want to tell me the definition of these words that I'm mispronouncing and have no idea what to say, go ahead and correct me in the comment sections down below. I won't take offense. I'm actually kind of excited to see what you guys have to say about it. Alright, thank you! Back to the regularly scheduled show. I can speak, I promise. Or is it just you? Gregor is not catching the last part. You must say again. Listen to me, fool. The shepherds have strict rules about things. Food is rations for a reason. You can't just go willy-nilly breaking. Sir! Are you listening to me? Oh, of course. Gregor is hearing, pretty lady. Do not be rule-breaking near Willy, yes? Lack of discipline leads to disorder, and disorder leads to wickedness. Although they may seem, your acts could cause ruin of the whole army. Oh, so she's saying as little as they may seem, your acts could fuck up the army. I got you. I get you, Maribel. I can't pronounce the words, but I get it. Alright. But Gregor is only taking a tiny loaf of bread. You think I'm exaggerating, don't you? One small crack is all it takes to bring down the dam that holds back chaos. Gregor is thinking Maribel is carried away with vivid imagining. I am a woman to be fair-minded and breeding. I believe what is right and proper. I will not abide rogues who flaunt the rules that make us strong. Enough. Gregor is making many apologies for bread, yes? Now on, Gregor obeys all rules and be model of good behavior. And we have nothing further to discuss. I bid you good day. She is pretty like Rose, but her tongue is sharp like thorn. They make her blush, so that's gotta count for something, right, Gregor? Ugh, what is happening to the sun? Everything is growing dark. Oi? Ah, no, ancestors, help me! What is wrong? Penny is shaking like dry leaf in wind. The darkness, consuming all. It's just eclipse. Sun is only hiding behind moon for a small time. It is coming back. Gregor fails. Do not make with the worrying. Truly. Penny has never heard of eclipse. I've been hiding for most of my life. There is much I do not know. Oi, must have been poor and lonely girl, yes? Do not offer me pity. I will not accept it. You are a funny woman, saying so to Gregor while cuddling in his strong arms. Cuddling in your arms? Ah! And did you grab me, manson? I should eat your heart for this insult. Please do not be doing this. Gregor is in need of his heart. And it was you who was jumping into Gregor's arm like frightened rabbit, yes? Yes. Well, it must have been this eclipse. No problem. Gregor's always in mood for friendly cuddle. That's funny. And he's like, oh my god, it's a solar eclipse. We're all gonna die. Oh, how can I ever make him love me? Don't worry, I got you, Cordelia. The sound of forlorn sighs and shivers down the spine of Gregor. Eek! Good Gregor, what are you doing lurking in the shadows? To be prepared for big part of battle is true in war and love. If we were love fighting, this is first skirmish go to Gregor. A brazen statement for one you have barely even met. What does sneaking up on people have to do with love? It is good that Cordelia wants to learn. Gregor will enlighten. On battlefield of love, to be adored is to have high ground. Prize attack can lay groundwork for great success. Aren't you making this love is war metaphor a little far? Surprise attack leaves Heart's fortress unmanned, yes? And Grace can be knocked over with battering ram of charm. Heart is defenseless for final assault. I see, you've probably given this a great deal of thought. Gregor is more clever than he looks. Now you can also be victor in love. Yes, sir! Gregor hoped he did not just bite off more than he can be chewing. I have bad news for you, Gregor. You bit off more than he can be chewing. There's support. And the stock. I guess he might as well see it.
Hey.
That's a lot of books you got there, Sumia. Are you gonna read all of them?
Hello.
Oh, hello, Mustak. Yes, this is a lot of books, isn't it? Someone threw them out of a wagon, so I figured I'd give them a good home.
Whoa.
What a good idea. I always find it relaxing to do a bit of light reading in the...
Well,
Oh, you can borrow some if you want. I certainly can't read them all at once.
huh?
You don't mind?
Yes.
Of course not. Here, which one looks good?
Well,
Not sure. What would you recommend?
well,
Let's see. This one looks like it's a real page-turner. Sandy Pete and the Haunted Pirates. Thank you, but I don't like to read scary stories before bed. Of course, what about the Simple Guides to Pegasus Care? Not really into the animal nonfiction. Maybe third time's a charm. Let's see. Oh, this book looks great. Wyvern Wars, The Terror and the High Moon. Perhaps you have anything a bit more literary? Oh, Pegasus poop. I'm useless. Just pick her out of books, Sumia. It's so easy, Sumia. But no, I'm too darn useless. Ah! Oh goodness, please don't cry. I didn't mean to imply. Actually, did you say Wyvern Wars? I've always wanted to read that one. I mean, it's a terror at high noon and everything, right? You can't beat that. Really? You want that one? Oh, I'm so happy. I hope you like it. Pretty sure I have to at this point. This dog. She's like, I think I have to like this book or Simia's gonna, like, break down crying again. Alright. Well, guys, let's save again just to be safe. I said save! I said save, bitch! Alright. We have saved the game, everybody. I hope you guys had fun. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe! What else? Is there anything else? I don't think there's anything else. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday today. I'll see you all next time. Oh, next time we're still doing supports. This is supports for like the next month. So I hope you guys really like these support conversations, my terrible voice acting, and my terrible pronunciation. It's fine. Have fun! Bye everyone! Ta-ta!